Okay, done. We are live. Let me just get back to this window. So, hello traders, and welcome to today's Simple Forex Setup Show, where I will be going through 10 currency pairs and looking at the setup for on the 4-hour time frame. So let me start sharing my screen. Hi, Thomas. Good afternoon. We start with the charts. All right, if you have any questions, as always, please pop them in the chat so I can answer as I go along or at the end. Hello, everyone. A few more people coming in. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So today, the first currency pair I will be looking at is GBPUSD. And GBPUSD, I'm going to be looking for long. We've just sort of turned the corner around at the bottom here. I am a little bit mindful of this resistance from these bottoms there, but in terms of the direction, it is still going upward. So I'm going to wait, see if there is a pullback to the previous highs, and then look for long. In saying that, this is GBPUSD, and there's news coming out this evening in about 3 hours time. So I will wait for that to come out and then probably make that decision afterwards. So let's just, see what plays out in the next few hours and at the announcement. Next currency pair I'm looking at is Euro USD. Now, Euro USD at the moment is just basically converging into this little fish head in a way. And I'm overall looking at long at this point, but because it is quite indecisive, I will wait for the price action and see what happens. On the 4-hourly, what I'm seeing is this nice pattern of low to high, high to higher low, and then we have a higher high, and we're down here. So therefore, I would like to see the price action to go up from that point of view, but we'll have to see what happens in the next couple of hours. All right, let me just check. Hi, David. I've signed up for the chain, so but have not received the Telegram group yet. Oh, okay. Just check your emails. You should be, you should have an email with the link to the Telegram group. If you don't have it, just go back to Actions to Wealth and ask them to maybe resend it if you can't find it. Okay, Anne, when you wait for the appropriate price action, do you normally do a watch list or place pending order? I will just check every 4 hours. The next, well, at this point, I will check at the next bar, or is it, let me just have a look. It's 6 p.m. my time. I'm not sure for you guys. Let me just have a look at, if you go to Forex Factory, right, you will have at the time in your own time zone. So I'm gonna wait for this news at 6 p.m. and then after that, because that's the GBP pair and it's a high impact news, then I will see what the price action is at that time. So I will be back. So for me, that's in 3 hours time. Right, so in 3 hours time, I will be checking and see where we are at that point. Then I will decide. Okay, hope that helps. All right, back to the charts. Here we go. Okay, so next currency pair I'm going to look at is AUDUSD. AUDUSD, I'm looking for a long opportunity. So we're still in the uptrend. So I'll look for any pullback. However, because we're already with the trend, if there is no pullback all the way down to the trend line, then and any pullback just down to the previous highs would also be okay. And then I would look for a long setup then. So looking for long on Aussie USD. Next currency pair I'm looking at is GBPJPY. Now this has now gone above that previous resistance level. So I'm now looking to see if that will become support. So at the moment, it's basically just charging ahead. So I would like to see the pullback to retest that line and make it the new support. That would be great. If not, it might just keep going. I don't know. So we'll see on that. Okay. Jenny, about the news, you actually bother what the news is about? No, because I don't do fundamental analysis. I don't really know anything about it. So I just look at the technicals, but I do time the technicals with any high impact news just to make sure. Yeah, do mainly wait to see what happens to the candles. Yes, after the news. Exactly. Yeah, just wait. Which relates to the impact or whatever the news is about. Yeah, so it's more about the price action and what happens, because let's say we're expecting a price, you know, let's say we have some price action that's going sideways, and it's in a little bit of a range, then usually if it's with trend, okay, and the news happens and the price is going with the trend, then I would probably be okay to enter. If the price comes below first after the news, then I would wait and then see if it comes back above, and then I would still look for long, because if the trend is upwards, then I'm still going to be looking for long. But yeah, you know, it depends what it looks like. Sometimes I like to see the false break underneath first and then enter. It's sort of like a safer option for me, but sometimes that doesn't happen. So it just depends what's going to happen. I'm just going to be watching. Okay, next currency pair, I'm going to be looking at EURJPY. Now, EURJPY also I'm looking for long. And so we've had one close above that top where the previous highs were. So, you know, ideally 2 closes and a retest would be great. So let's just see what happens here, because again, these days there is not much a retest happening. The market is just flowing. So if there is, say, you know, a number of inside bars and then it keeps going up, then I would be looking for long opportunities then as well. So let's see what happens after the news. Just remember that GBPJPY and EURJPY are highly correlated. So if you are going to take a trade, manage your risk. Yeah, manage your risk, because they're both likely to go in the same direction. I think I shared that before, the correlation matrix. Let me just share that again. Correlation matrix. So on the correlation matrix, so these are the pairs. So if I look at Euro, GBP and GBPJPY, right, they're highly correlated, 92 on the daily time frame. Now, if I go to the 4-hourly time frame, they're actually 97. So that's really high correlation. So I wouldn't be getting into both, maybe just one, the first one that sets up, or if you go into both, make sure that you like halve the risk or something like that. You don't want full risk both, because if they go against you, then that's a lot of risk to take on. You don't want to be multiplying your risk on the same currency pair. Now, back to the charts. Let me see, what's the question? JPY shot up yesterday, pulled back a little and went straight back up. Yeah, it did. Okay, next currency pair is USDJPY. So USDJPY, again, yes, they all went up. So still in the upward trend. So looking for long at this stage, unless there is some kind of, reversal going under. But at the moment, we're looking like it might be inside bar. So if the price action goes sideways for the next few bars, then we would look at the breakout from the mother bar or after the news. Next currency pair is USD CAD. So USD CAD is still going down. So I'm looking for short. If we have a little bit more pullback would be great. If not, then obviously there's just going to be a breakout out of this range. So looking for short on that one at the moment. Euro AUD still looking at short. So that's been coming down for a few days. There's a little bit of possible support at this level, but it could go all the way down to there. So let's see how that pans out. But if there's any pullback to the EMA, that would also be okay for a short there, or breakout from the sideways moving price action. Next currency pair is Euro GBP. Euro GBP also looking for short. So this one has come off from the top of the range. So if you're not already in it, I wasn't trading last couple of days, so I didn't take it, but that was actually quite a good entry there. And yeah, just looking for, again, a little bit of pullback and then looking for short after that. And last currency pair I'm looking at is GBP CAD. Now, GBP CAD has been going down for quite a bit. It is now curling around. So there might be a potential reversal, but looking where the price action is, it's basically coming to retest the bottom of the previous lows. So it could still go back down. So what I'm going to be looking at here is, again, it's a GBP pair. So looking after the news to see what the price does. At the moment, going slightly sideways. If it does pop above and then close back underneath, then I would be looking to still continue short in the direction that it was. Otherwise, if it goes above, then obviously looking for long after that. So, anything that comes above but closes still below, then I would be looking at short after that. If it does pop up and close above, so we have a close above, then that's a different story. Might just wait to see if there is then a retest to go long. Okay, so that is all the setups for today. Let me just check. Typically SHD, H4 positions be held for how long? Typically should H positions to be held. Okay, so it depends on the price action. Like at the moment, I would say a couple of days. Usually, if you get a TP1, you already taken some profit and have your stop loss at break even, you can let that go. I have been recently taking trades, closing trades before the weekend. But yeah, it depends. Sometimes, like, I can let it go for say 2 to 3 weeks max, but otherwise, yeah, just take profit when you want to, and you know, especially if you want to close before the weekend these days, that's a good option as well. Whatever, in terms of the risk, you know, whatever you suits you. Yeah. Wait, may I have the correlation website? Yes. Let me just go back to that correlation. Here we go. That's the correlation website. There we go. Hope that helps. All right. Any other questions? Let me know. Otherwise, if you're not already part of the Simple Forex Setup in a Circle on the Telegram channel, then I can also post that link. You can join. The first month trial is free, so you can try that. I post all the trades that I take during the week and any trade management. Last week we took 3 trades, I think. So if you were on the group, you would have had 3 trades, and we had some good profits. So yeah, looking to do the same this week. All right, if there's no other questions, thank you so much. And okay, let me just check questions. What do you cover if I sign up to the Telegram chat? So I post the trade setups, so you can enter the same trades that I take, and also trade management. So when I move my stop loss to break even or to a trailing stop, things like that, if I get out of the trades earlier, then I post all that. What is the correlation telling us against our trade? Correlation matrix just tells you that there are certain currency pairs that would trend in a similar direction. If they're highly correlated, then that means if you take trades in both of them, you're exposed to the same risk. So you try to minimize the risk, and you either do not enter into correlated pairs, or you manage your risk. We can see web page. Can't see. And see your web page. What do you mean? Web page? Which web page? Try to click on the link in the Facebook page, but it already says it expires. Where can I get the link? Eugene, which link are you looking at? Oh, the correlation matrix. Okay, did that not come through? Let me just try and do that again. Try and do that again. On the show. Oh, sorry, I've got it set to host and panelists. There we go. This is for everyone. So that is the correlation matrix. Also, on that page, you can read the information about how correlation works. So you get a bit more background and details about it. Okay. On the show. Okay, yep. I'll pop that in again. So this is the Simple Forex setup. So that's the link for trade setups and management during the week. So usually I take, say, 2, 3, up to 5 trades a week. So not too many. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you go to the page, you'll see that the first month is free, and then it has the costings there on the website. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone asking questions. Hope you got a lot out of it, and I was able to help you guys. Have a fantastic trading week, and I see you again next Wednesday, 12 noon. Singapore time. I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye for now.